Hello friends, welcome to our today's session on Apache Spark. In this video, we will cover a Spark interview question that is asked in one of the famous service-based company based out in India. So this question is given to a candidate in a coding round, and the candidate is asked to write a script either in a PySpark or else in Spark with Scala, either of a language, and also provided with the input file and with series of questions to answer. So let us see what are all the coding assessment questions that is being given to a candidate, and also let us have a sample input file, and let us see how we can solve this coding assessment problem that is being asked. So that being said, let us move on to our today's demo. I had opened a Jupyter lab from my Anaconda Navigator. So here we will use the Jupyter lab for this demo, and let me zoom a bit and let us read out the question first. So it's like they have given an input text file, and the data is related to the real estate of US location. So here they have given location, price, bedroom, bathroom, size, and then price per square feet and the status. So this is the input file that is being given to us, and the question is like we need to use only RDD and we should not use any data set or data frame. And first read the file as a RDD, the text file as a RDD, and remove the header column, the header record, and calculate the final price. Like they have given some formula, size into price per square feet, and finally in the final RDD has to be saved as a text file with header. It should have the header column, header record, and also the file should be pipe delimited, and we should have only these three columns at the end file: property ID, location, and final price. This is what they are expecting in this assessment. So here we are going to develop this code in PySpark. So let me initially run the FindSpark package, which we need to install when we are running it in a local mode. If you have a Anaconda installation and if you have configured your PySpark with that, then you have to import the FindSpark. So if you haven't installed it yet in your local machine, we do have a nice video in our playlist. I will give it in I button as well as in the description. You can go ahead and install it. So here we have initiated the Spark section. First I have imported the Spark session, and then I am importing and then I am initiating it. Here I am giving the master as local mode and also giving an application name as assignment 2. And just for the information, the Spark version that we are using here is 3.0. And here comes the steps. So as a first step, we are reading the input text file as RDD. I am using Spark context here. You can see the Spark context has also been initiated in the above step. SC is equal to spark.spark context. So I am using the Spark context here and reading the text file as an RDD. And in our second step, I am applying a filter logic to differentiate between the header column and the data column. So for header, I am using it like L dot starts with, and as we know, like the column name starts with property ID, I am directly hard coding it. And then for data, I am saying like not starts with property ID. So in such a way, I am filtering it within header and trailer. And then I am applying a flat map and map. So let me run this first. So why we are applying flat map and map on the data is like, first of all, from the text file we need to differentiate each and every line. So for that I am giving a split on comma so that it will differentiate each and every line using flat map. And then after that I am using a map function for us to split it into a n number of columns that we have. So this is for line differentiation and this is for column differentiation. And let us see the output of RDD2. I have given take 4. So this will be a list of records. So here you can see this is one record. Also we have removed the header. You can also notice that as well. So if you want it in a single line, you can see it here. So the entire record has been converted into a list, and each column is the list element. So in such a way it is divided. And now from header column we are going to find the index, which we will be using it in a later stage. So here from header I am using a first action. It will pick only one record, so I am using first action, and then this will be a string now. So from this string I am using a split method to convert it as a list. So from this call list I am getting the index for each and every element that we need it in the output. So in output, what are all the columns that we require is property ID, location, and the price that we are calculating from size and price square feet. So these 4 columns I am considering, and I am taking the index, and then let me run this first. And then here is the logic. So here we are declaring a function. This function will take a input as 2 parameters, data 1 and data 2. So from this we are converting it as a float, and then we are calculating, we are multiplying the size into price per square feet, and then again we are converting it as a string and returning back the price. Here we can also add a try catch loop. If you find any data type mismatches or any data type issues, you can also use try catch loop. So I am making it simple now. So now we have to call the above declared function. In RDD3 you can see like I am using a map function which will be applied on each and every record, and here I am taking only 3 records, and I am passing the index that we have taken above, that we have extracted above. So from X I am taking X F1, and then I am concatenating along with the pipe symbol, and finally I am using this multi-price function, and I am passing F3 and F4 column. So now we are ready with the data. And also for header column, now we have removed the header, but in output we need the header. So what I am doing is, again there as well I am applying the same logic, x dot split. I am using the index of F4, F2, and hard coding the final price. So finally I am unioning the header out with the data. Let me run this. So it got completed. We can check the final output before we are saving. We can check the final output. Let me run this. I am directly giving the collect. So here you can see we have 3 columns: property ID, location, final price, and the final price is the calculated one. So this is what there is in the final RDD. We need to save it as a text file. That's what our final requirement is. So for this, since we need it as a single text file, I am giving collage of 1. I am merging all the part files into a single one, and I am saving it as a text file and giving the output as output.txt. So let me run this. It will take the same path where this script is available. So let me show you that as well. So it got completed. Here you can see the output.txt is created. Let me expand it a bit, and if I go through it, you can see like the part file is created a second ago, and if I open it, so here you can see the part file that is created with the 3 columns: property ID, location, final price. So this input file with many columns has been converted into the 3 columns using RDD alone. We didn't use any data frame or data set for this manipulation. So hope you guys understood this coding assessment ROM. Please try this before watching this video fully, and let me know if you face any issues. I will give the data set as well as this entire notebook in a description. You can go ahead and use this. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up signal if you really like my content. Thank you.